Two Dokkan festivals have made their first return, but who should you choose with your hard-earned red coins? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Dokkan Festival Yamcha and the Tech Dokkan Festival Bardock to determine which one of these bad boys is worth your hard-earned red coins. So, first up here, we have the Dokkan Festival Yamcha. This is his first return, and I'm telling you guys, on release, this guy was amazing. Easily one of the best TURs to have released, barring the Broly fight, which, and that's mainly because this guy is like a dodge unit, and he's not a dodge or die unit. He just needs that initial dodge to make him amazing. And with the Broly fight canceling dodge, it made it kind of hard for him. But he's still really good. So let's just real quick take a look at what he's doing, right? He was an Earthbred Fighters or Saiyan Saga category key 3 HP attack and defense 170 and an additional HP attack defense 30% for characters who also belong on the Earthlings category or Turtle School. He is raising his attack for one turn, causing immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Now he does have an entrance animation that gives him key 2 and attack and defense for 4 turns from the start of turn when there are 5 or more Red Fighter category allies on the team at the start of the attacking turn. He also has key 2 and attack and defense 150% plus an additional attack defense 30% with each attack performed up to 150. He has a medium chance of performing a critical hit. He has a high chance of evading an enemy's attack, including super attack. He launches additional attacks that have a high chance of becoming a super attack, launches another additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack within the same turn after evading, and an additional chance of evading enemy's attack 10% within the same turn with each attack performed. So basically one super attack perform rather. So basically once he dodges the first attack, he then gets an additional a little bit extra defense and additional dodge attack, which is very helpful for him. The more basically, the more he super attacks, the better his dodges. The more he dodges, the better his super attack. You know, it's kind of a cycle there, and it makes him really good in events that he can actually dodge in. And like I said, made him one of the best units on release. The only thing about him now is that his leader skill, right? It really depends on why you're picking this guy up, right? If you're picking this guy up for his leader skill, I mean, realistically, if you have the World Tournament Goku, you don't really need the guy. But as someone who works well on the Earthbred Fighters team, if you do happen to already have him, he is very good still, and he's also one of the better linking partners with characters like Fizz Ultimate Gohan. Even though that guy does need a full superhero rotation, he's still very good to run next to them. It's a fun rotation to run, especially for some of the longer events where Gohan needs a little help in slot 1. Yamcha can fulfill that provided he can dodge. Compare that to the Dokkan Festival Tech Bardock, right, who is a Goku's Family Storied Figures category key 3 HP attack defense 170, who also gives 30% to pure Saiyans. He also greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causing immense damage. This guy has probably one of the best entrance animations in the game. It is so much fun to watch, but it also grants him the ability to change key spheres to rainbow. It gives him 70% attack and the ability to foresee super attacks from the start of turn, as long as you have a character whose name includes Goku on the team, or if you're fighting a Frieza. He also gets Key 2, attack defense 150%, plus an additional attack and defense 40% with each super attack performed, up to 120. He gets effective against all types with 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained. He gets an additional 50% with 2 or more rainbow key spheres, and a guaranteed critical hit with 3 or more rainbow key spheres. So you have 2 characters who kind of really benefit from additionals and dodge builds, which means at 55%, right, which is what you would be purchasing them with coin, they both kind of leave a little bit to be desired. Bardock more so, but Yamcha's still pretty good, even at 55%. We had ours at 55% for quite some time. So all in all, if I were to say one of these to be worth your coins, it's probably the Yamcha. If you were to spend 400 coins on a TUR, Yamcha would definitely not be a wrong choice. However, you should consider the following before making your purchase, and that is some characters that are coming up. So at the end of this month, we'll be getting this banner here, this fantastically spooky banner. Now, this was last year's banner, but this year's banner stands to be a good chance to pick up some of other Dokkan festivals you may have missed throughout the year. Most specifically, the Saiyan Day unit, the Golden Week units, and a few others. So if we follow the formula from last year, the physical God Goku should be making his first return on Global on this banner. JP already got this guy returning, so it stands to reason that they'll follow the same pattern as last year and return the Saiyan Day unit on this banner. If we follow that pattern as well, the 2 Golden Week units, World Tournament Goku and Int Piccolo Jr. should be on this banner as well. The New Year's unit, Gohan and Piccolo, should be here. And this was 1 year prior's December units. So I'm thinking this, rather than the December unit, because that was Vegeta and Trunks, this will probably be the ROF Blues. And this was the August Dokkan Fest 2 years prior. So I mean, if they were to keep it relatively new, keeping 200% leads on here, I'm thinking the likely case is this is either Raditz or Pan as the other one. We'll have to see, but either way, the main draw here would be the Golden Week units, the superhero LRs, or the God Goku. Now, out of all of those, we've talked about this before, God Goku, this being his first ever return, probably who you want to kind of steer your coins towards if he is a character you missed back during Saiyan Day. But he's not the only consideration you need to make. Remember, 8th anniversary was not that long ago. So if you're somebody who missed out on either the GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku, and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, you may want to consider the fact that the Tanabata celebration, this one here, will be happening in December, which will return both of these LRs, giving you the opportunity to purchase them for 500 coins. So I would say if you have anything less than 1,000 red coins and you are missing both units, you should highly reconsider purchasing any units until you pick up the 8th anniversary LRs. Even though they don't do quite as good in the newer Red Zone content, they are still premium anniversary units and not someone you want to miss out on having. The GT Duo is definitely very useful with their revive skill, and the Z Duo having the ability to enter an invulnerable state and launch a spirit bomb when conditions are met, make them very, very powerful units. So you definitely want to make sure that you steer clear and save some coins for these guys if you missed them. Another consideration you should make before purchasing your coins is that the AGL Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Vegito, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, and the Texamas, if you missed out on Worldwide, you do want to make sure you have some coins saved up for them, just in case they were a unit you didn't pull. Although I will say, if we end up not sharing the 9th anniversary as a global player, you've got until, July, the 9th anniversary. So you have some time to build your coins back up. So I wouldn't say that they are that high on the priority list, but you definitely should make the consideration, especially if you don't intend to summon a whole lot between now and then. So, I mean, honestly, off the banner, Yamcha is probably your best pick for your red coins, but provided you have the coins left over to purchase whichever 8th anniversary LR you're missing, or the God Goku here. So, anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know if you decided to pick up Yamcha or Bardock with your coins. Who did you decide on, or are you just holding those coins for someone else? If so, let me know who in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.